Yoo-hoo! Ring Wars Carolina, feast your eyes on this. The Golden Opportunity Medallion, currently in the possession of the circus. More specifically, around the muscular neck, draped across the massive trapezius muscles of the one, the only, Maurice the Strong. As yours truly, the Ringmaster Barnabas the Leader, has a message for AJ Kazana, Banana, and any other reigning RWC champions. It's just a matter of time before the circus comes back to town and adds a shiny new toy to display in my auditorium.
We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. We gonna show up. We came to show out. It's Ring Wars, filling the drought. Show up and show out. Ring Wars, Carolina. 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 RWC.
Bro, I am hungry. You're always hungry. So I get some olive right after this?
You know what? Yeah. Because, you know, when you're there, you're family. We ain't about to be feeling right now, cuz, you know, oh no, and we about to be out.
You my boy, you know that, right?
Yeah, he does. Is that it?
You know what it is. Draw 4. Red, by the way.
Of course you're picking red. Oh, snap. Dexter's texting me. Hey, yo!
What is that?
July 15th, Scars and Stripes. We get a new TV, cuz.
Let me see that.
Check it out, dog. I'm thinking Vizio, 75 inches, 4K.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right
sir.
there.
Yes, sir.
Because we need a new one.
Yeah, Eddie threw tripping to that one time, and then he gave it to me. I thought it would work, but apparently.
Try plugging it in.
It's Rip Cannon, baby, yeah. Let me play the game with y'all. I would never question God, but the fact that you exist makes me want to. Why are you here?
To play Uno, obviously.
This is a closed game. You know what? You're not gonna ruin my day. Because I just found out July 15th, Scars and Stripes, Lumberton, North Carolina. Your boy's getting a new TV, baby.
Why would they give you a
New TV. Read it. That's all I
brand
gotta
new
do.
TV?
Yeah.
Read it.
Read it, cuz. Okay.
So you're going to feel dumb because it's a triple threat #1 contender match for the defense.
A triple threat with who?
Yes, me, you, and J5. You know.
I'm gonna feel dumb. You should feel dumb. If it's me, you, J1, J2, J3, J4, and J5, that's a savage 7-way, you idiot. I should feel dumb. I should feel dumb.
Yo, G-Money's in the house. Watch your mouth.
That's
That's
what
what
you
is
do.
great to say, man.
What's up,
You didn't
bro?
knock. Why didn't you knock?
Why didn't you knock either?
There's not a door here. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, we gotta get the door, by the way.
Yeah, we do, because everyone keeps coming in.
It doesn't matter.
Not even knocking.
Because July 15th, I just found out I'm getting a shot at that. And I'm gonna cash it in for a new TV, baby. 4K, 75 inches.
Whoa. First off, you're not gonna win. Secondly, why would you cash in a belt for a TV? That doesn't even make sense.
First of all, have you tried?
Why would I try to get a TV when I'm the champion of TVs? Did you not see? I'm gonna be on Sesame Street with Elmo.
If we win, you can see shoot too.
Did not know that. That's pretty amazing.
Because we on Sesame Street?
No, absolutely not. But you should know that your boy.
We're getting.
cheats.
Oh, hey,
Yes,
boy,
yes,
stop now. Cheating?
Who cheats?
Who cheated? Who?
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
that's my boy.
They are messing up because I know they need to be put to the side. J5 and him off to the side because I was the second champ. I never got no rematch. Everybody else did. I don't know why everybody hates me.
have you seen your face?
All I know is
You won't stop
you
having
were the
kids.
second champ, and then a guy beat you, and another guy beat him, and I beat that guy. That makes me the 5th RWC television champion.
But it's better to become two-time, the first two-time champ. And I could be the
That doesn't even sound.
Enough with the math! The only math that should be going on here is subtraction. You two should be subtracted from our private dressing room. So get out. We got a game to finish. Hey, don't worry about it. Get out. You, and you.
You know I got a degree in science and math, right? That doesn't.
I don't care about a degree. The degrees in here are going up because you two are making it hot in here. I'm trying to finish this game. Can you please leave? We gotta go get Olive Garden.
You know what?
Soup, salad, good, breadsticks.
Don't you do it. I'll let y'all don't enjoy the game.
That's why no one likes you.
Oh,
Can't even play Uno in our dressing room.
My name
Our
is
personal
Dennis,
dressing
and I ain't in it.
close the door on your way out.
There's no door.
Look.
Come on.
It doesn't matter. The top part is still here.
All that matters is Uno out.
You had to draw 4. Look. I have to go get ready for this match. Apparently, I'm fighting 7 people. Grab the TV, get rid of that one, because we're getting a new TV. Come July 15th, baby! 75 inches, 4K. Who cheats at Uno, bro? I understand.
Scars and Stripe is underway. Jonathan Darwin here with Stephen Hensley.
Ladies and gentlemen, this triple threat match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for #1 contendership for the Ring Wars Carolina Television Championship. First and ring first, from South Hall of Missouri, weighing in 160 pounds, coming into the ring by Austin Hale. The man without fear, Justin Storm.
All right, John. Can you tell me what the deal with the TV is here?
Somebody may have missed their Rent-A-Center payment.
All right.
I'm sure there's a backstory that I didn't get from Justin Storm today.
I tell you, man, you miss a week or two here.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing. Action's really heating up here in Ring Wars Carolina because now not only you're running in the King Arena, but other venues as well. As we await the other participants.
For this matchup, from Danville, Carolina, the Newport Brooklyn, weighing in at 205 pounds, the international superstar, Rick Moore.
Well, J5 back in the King Arena in Lumberton, North Carolina, coming all the way from Germany to participate in this #1 contenders match.
You know, John, I seem to remember seeing this guy before, and he didn't have quite the same swagger in his step.
No, he definitely has kicked it up a notch. I mean, I like the new attitude with the glasses. He just has that extra little bit of confidence in the ring. We're going to see if that's going to pay off for him to become the #1 contender for the television championship.
And your final competitor for this matchup, from Mount Olive, North Carolina, weighing in at 195 pounds, this is Rick
One of the big favorites here in Ring Wars Carolina, former RWC television champion Rip Cannon, trying to get back the title, that he believes he should not have lost.
And why shouldn't he have lost it?
Yeah.
Huh? I said why shouldn't he have lost it?
Well, you got to go back to the YouTube and check that out.
Oh, well. Just a fountain of wisdom today, John.
Research is a little thin, I will admit that, but I got to tell you, I'm excited for this one. We got a lot of great action, not only in this match. Gemstone's going to be taking on RJ Weaver, and the television championship will be defended later in this broadcast.
You know what? I don't like him, but I hate you more. I don't know who you're talking about. Slap who? Who's Rick slapping? Him? Who's Rick slapping? I didn't think so. Stay down there. Stay in your little chair, old man. Hey, you get the hair started, right? Absolutely.
All right, we're going to get this one underway. Triple threat rules apply. First man to score a pinfall or submission will be the new #1 contender to the television championship. Steve, a lot of different strategies have to come into play when you're in a triple threat match.
Oh, yeah, not the least of which is no matter what, you got one man down, you still got one man to worry about. How do you incapacitate the third man here, the man that you don't have down ready to pin?
Well, I think it has to come down to one of the strategies I like to use best, which is you toss one of your opponents to the outside so it goes down to a one-on-one match. And Rip Cannon.
Yeah, man, but that's a long time. You want a one-on-one match just because you toss the guy to the outside? How long does it take him to jump back in there?
Well, if you do your due diligence.
You have a chance for a pinfall, but a match? I mean, come on.
Well, I mean, you got to do your due diligence and wear the other opponent down that you're going to try to
I'm sorry, I see
incapacitate.
where you're going. You throw him outside and you just crack his head open on the concrete.
Well, you know what? It is a no disqualification match in triple threat rules, as much as I hate that.
You know, John, I got to give you credit there. Crack his head open on the concrete.
I did not
That's
say that.
exactly
I
what
did not
Justin Storm
say
should
that.
do to Rip Cannon.
I do not want to see Rip Cannon's head hit on the concrete. Not at all.
Did you see what Rip Cannon did right there? A guy turns his back, he's in there right after him when his back is turned.
Well, Jake,
that's your fan favorite. That's your role model for children.
You know what? They are going to take poor Justin Storm to task here. Justin Storm, a trainee at the RWC Academy, may have bitten off more than he can chew, trying to get help from his outside beat man, hype man, Austin, and dancing away here.
All right, he is fueled by a beatbox, I suppose.
Well, you know, if there's anybody who's going to... Oh!
Get knocked out by 2 super kicks?
Yes.
I like the style.
And J5, wise to come up, and, oh my God, catches Rip Cannon.
And that is how you turn a man inside out.
And this is what I'm talking about. You got Justin Storm on the outside, which is why J5 was able to go for that pin, while dancing away a little bit there on the sternum of Rip Cannon.
Yeah, I understand wanting to make a statement here, but that guy just tried to pin him with a foot on the chest of a former champion here.
Yeah, a little bit of arrogance and cockiness there by J5. Maybe his teacher, Alex Wright, will have to go over the fundamentals of a pinfall again at one point with J5.
I don't know. That guy spent a lot of time dancing around when he should have been going for pinfalls.
I can't disagree with you there.
Former champion, though. Can't take that from him.
No, not at all.
Multiple-time champion at that.
Yes. And that open-handed chop by Rip Cannon. Rip Cannon definitely going to have the speed factor in this one. And Rip Cannon, gets tripped up.
And Justin Storm with a great scientific maneuver on the outside there.
Scientific maneuver? Are you crazy?
That is a German toe trip. He learned that by studying classic wrestling footage. Luthes used to use that. I think he won one of the championships with that.
What, against Carl Gotch?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. Oh, J5. He's got Storm up. And down. J5 smart. He'll go for the pin here, but looks like he wants to do more damage to young Storm. And, oh, my gosh.
I'm not exactly sure what young Mr. Storm was going for there.
I'm not sure either, but I can see that Rip Cannon, unfortunately, is a little hurt on the outside. So if J5 is going to get the W, now's the time to do it. Get the Samoan drop there. Is it enough to put away Justin Storm and become the #1 contender for the RWC Television Championship? Oh,
Storm runs in, gets caught.
The good experience of J5 with that backbreaker. And now potential submission maneuver being applied.
We got a cloverleaf. Scum turned over.
Yeah, got it cinched in really strong there, going to work on the lower back and twisting away.
Look at the positioning of that knee into the lower back too, John. If he sits down there and grinds it in there, this could be over.
Yeah, center of the ring too, but here comes Rip Cannon finally.
Cannon knows what's up, going to break that up.
Yeah, definitely did not want to see the victory go to J5 and the kick.
To the back of the head.
Is that enough for Rip Cannon to get a pin over there? Wait a minute, he's rolling J5 out. Well, this is what I was talking about, Steve.
Well, this is why I'm consistently talking about one of the most talented men on the roster is Mr. Cannon, but a lack of focus there. How could you let him roll out?
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. Get it down to where it's just you and one other opponent. Let another man be on the outside, worn out, gasping for oxygen.
Double-edged sword, man. You got him on the outside. He's the one resting right now. He's not gasping for oxygen anymore. He's getting it by the mouthful.
Well, I will concede that point, Steve. But right now, the only two men that can get pinned are either Rip Cannon or Justin Storm. J5 nowhere near the decision as he's just walking around now on there.
Resting, relaxing, sucking in the oxygen, letting the other two men exhaust themselves. Great move by Mr. Storm. Showboating aside, effective. Nearly had it there.
Nearly had it. Probably if he'd done more of a textbook cover, could have won and become the #1 contender. Storm needs to really rethink that. With those big hands now.
You know, looking at the situation at hand, you would think Mr. Storm is the most advantaged man in this match. Yeah, he's in there against two other guys, but he's the only one with a second in his corner.
This is true, and that can be a major factor in your favor. But J5 now coming slowly back in, being methodical, just letting the two men beat the tar out of each other. And oh, wait a minute, Rip catches Storm again. Wait.
Make a wish.
Oh!
Nice insecurity to the head of Cannon.
And J5 tossed it. Oh, he's putting Storm in the corner. I thought he was going to toss Storm to the outside.
Threw him torso first into that top turnbuckle. That's going to knock the wind out of you. Storm is waffled between J5 and the turnbuckles. He's going to fly to the other side. He's got Cannon going for a monkey flip. Gets him up. Rip Cannon, though, lands on his feet, not perfectly, but nonetheless, corner to corner here.
Good enough agility by Rip Cannon to get it going. Double mounting offense on both opponents, which is what you need. Cannon off the ropes and
And J5 can't be happy with that.
No, going for the pin here. 1, 2. Storm quick to break up and toss Cannon out. And Storm.
That's your strategy.
1, 2, 3.
John!
That's it.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
And Justin Storm will get his television championship on August 5th at the anniversary show. I know you gotta be a little surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen, look outside. It's raining dogs and cats for the first time in history. I'm going to say this, and I hate this moment more than you can possibly know, but Jonathan Darwin was right about something. Underline this date in history. It's the day that the 7th seal was broken.
I don't know about that, but Rip Cannon now going to work on Austin on the outside. Oh, right into that TV.
Oh!
Somebody's not getting their deposit back.
Well, Rip Cannon. John, I didn't expect this from Rip. Have you ever seen Rip Cannon act like that?
Well, I can tell he's a very angry young man at this, and I can't blame him. Coming so close to becoming the #1 contender, but unsuccessful as he makes his way to the back, and now Storm's going to have to check on Austin. We'll be back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.
Since making my debut here in RWC, I faced the best of the best. I faced champions, but nothing was better than that opportunity that I had at Slam. And it was squandered by Xander Keys when he cheated me out of the Juniors Championship. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to put Keys to the side. You enjoy your little title reign. I'm going to focus right now. July 15th, Scars and Stripes. I will go toe-to-toe with the most decorated superstar in this company, Gemstone. And Jim, I know you're mad, but I promise you right now, going against me, I'm not an easy challenge. Don't underestimate me, because I swear to God, if you do underestimate me and you overlook me,
What are you going to do? What are you going to do if I underestimate you, Mr. Weaver? Nothing. That's exactly what you're going to do. Because for some reason, you and I have to wrestle in Lumberton. For some reason, Codename Flex takes the pin and loses my tag team championships. He gets rewarded with a heavyweight title opportunity. And I get you, someone who I don't even think can legally drink in this state. That's my reward, though. That's cool. But when we meet, July 15th, you're going to know that I am the diamond in the ring. And just like everybody else who stayed across the ring from me.
J5, one person, 5 people. What kind of
person, she said, Uno. Triple threat. Savage 7. How many numbers do we have?
Anyway, so July 15th, you and I, one more time. Just like everybody else, you're gonna know that my shine never fades. So, Mr. Adrenaline, bring all the adrenaline you can muster up in that small body of yours. Good luck, kid.
Wow, we gonna show up. We came to show out. RWC.
All right, we're back with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Gemstone, a little bit of a chip on his shoulder with who he has to face here today. At Scars and Stripes, not exactly pleased with his choice of opponents. And as Stone was very vocal to me about that. And it's going to be an interesting one. R.J. Weaver, the young man trying to make a name for himself. Talk about a large mountain to climb, Steve.
Oh, R.J. Weaver, he's seen this situation before. Let's look back a little bit. You remember the Golden Opportunity Rumble when he came out here so filled with hope, so ready to start his career as a professional wrestler, and he had to look across the ring at this guy. And once again, just like that day, I'm afraid he's drawn the short straw.
Yeah, but you know what? He took the fight to Gemstone. That kid has heart and determination. I mean, he's been wrestling a lot.
Yeah, but he had a lot of heart that lasted seconds, John, not even minutes.
Well, R.J. Weaver's had a lot of time to refocus and regroup. It'll be interesting to see how he mounts a offense against this match in a one-on-one style. Still training at the RWC Academy. Former referee, now turned professional wrestler. Has a victory here and there, but still got a lot to learn. R.J. Weaver, full of heart, full of energy, full of fire. Is it enough to take it to the diamond in the ring, Gemstone?
And you know, John, I know you want to say that a guy like me, I'm a detractor of Mr. Weaver, but I see it in him. I see on his face the potential for the future, but unfortunately for him, the future is not today. He's got a lot of talent. He's really quick. He's really fast. He can fly, and he knows a little bit about wrestling, but Gem knows a whole lot. And John, at the end of the day, he's still a 6-foot bastard in that ring ready to knock your head off.
Well, that's true, but I wonder how much of his focus is here because Gemstone's going to be facing his former tag team partner, codename Flex, in Benson, North Carolina on July 16th. And that match may be for the RWC Heavyweight Championship if codename Flex is successful against AJ Kazana. I think when you look at R.J. Weaver, it's probably, what, 2 R.J. Weavers to 1 Gemstone in terms of weight?
I'd say that's probably an adequate assessment of the situation, possibly 3. I mean, RJ, let's not mince words here. You want to talk lightweight, you want to talk cruiserweight, that's RJ.
Yeah, but you know what? He's a great cruiserweight.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's putting the proverbial line in the sand on Gemstone.
If I may, though, you know, RJ may be a great cruiserweight, and usually that's an X factor in his column. But looking at the guy, it's easy to forget, so was Gem.
That's a true point. That's a very true
And
point.
he didn't get to the heavyweight division by sitting around being lazy. But just because he got there, don't think that he doesn't remember everything he used to know, how to counter. He knows all the things that smaller Kyle do.
But he turned his back on Weaver, which is the same thing that happened at the Golden Opportunity Rumble, and now Gemstone's paying for it. As Weaver, just with a little bit of explosion there, knowing he's got to mount the offense quickly and hard with that axe handle. Holy cow!
Well, RJ motivated by that heart.
Fly high, kid, fly high. This is your moment. This is your chance. And on. No one home.
And I am afraid that he got ahead of himself there. If he had scouted that a little bit more, if he'd taken a moment to breathe. And that's that rookie mistake coming into play there.
Well, I'll give credit to Gemstone. That was good veteran experience, and now we're going to see the power of Gemstone on display. Going for the pin here, but just a 1 count. I tell you what, I think back to when Gemstone defeated Onyx to become the the AIWF World Television Champion. In the feats of strength I've seen in that match, I know what Gemstone can pull out. I mean, he could pick up RJ Weaver now and just launch him like a toothpick.
Oh, yeah, he could take RJ Weaver like a pill. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, so Weaver needs to continue to get some speed if he can. That suplex, though, is going to make it almost but impossible. Going for the pin here again, but a 1 count. Not sure if Gemstone got all the force he needed on that suplex. If RJ's able to kick out at 1.
I mean, he got enough to slow him down for certain. He's got the groundwork laying in there.
Yeah, he does. Oh! Right across the jaw of that young man.
Gemstone, he's not going to rush here. He's not going to make a mistake. That's unfortunate for Mr. Weaver. I'd say that relying on speed, getting the advantage in a situation where Gem isn't paying attention because of the speed going on, that's his best play. But Gem's not letting him fly around, and Gem isn't just going to run into him.
Yeah, and that's what Gem needs to do. Diamond in the ring, showing why he's earned that moniker. Also, I want to bring up a point, Steve. It's a little bit cryptic, but Gemstone today, when we were talking, I was trying to get a quote from him, told me he's been working on something very new that he's going to display in the ring very soon. Going for the pin here. Would not go into any more detail than that.
Well, that's vague.
But would you expect anything less from Gemstone?
What's he working on?
He wouldn't tell me.
Is it a move?
He said it's going to be impactful when we see it in the ring.
Okay.
And we know that Gem Spike's impactful, so couldn't even begin to imagine what Gem's going to add to his repertoire.
Well, we will wait with bated breath on that one. Mr. Weaver may be waiting on the end of the contest. He's not looking good right now.
No, he's not.
And I regret to say that because he did show us a lot in his brief flurries of offense today.
Gemstone, though.
Oh! Nice step out of the way with a drop toe hold. Caught Gemstone off guard, and that's what we were talking about.
And Weaver with a good splash. He's going to need to continue to stay on top of Gemstone. And Gemstone in the corner. Wait a minute, Weaver there. Stone on hands and knees. Weaver going to go up top again. This is the cruiserweight experience we were talking about. No, wait a minute here. What is that? Oh, got caught.
That is unfortunate is what that is.
Yeah, that backbreaker.
That'll break him in half.
Oh, my God. Another one. Just look at the way that Gem's putting his knee down.
Any other guy doing that to you, it's a wear down. Gem doing it to you, it could be the end.
RJ Weaver getting tossed like a sack of potatoes by Gemstone. Over the pin. 2. No. I tell you what, I really thought with the fact that Gemstone was a little slow and Weaver was getting on offense, we were going to see something. But that experience that Gemstone has just keeps paying off and paying off.
Gem dragging Weaver back up. Going for an abdominal stretch here.
I tell you what, this is different than we're used to seeing out of Gemstone, but good submission. Oh! Big open hand palm right there.
Well, what he's got going in his favor, inarguably, is his strength and his leverage advantage here. So why not tie the kid up? And RJ knows that's a problem. That's why he's fighting right now.
Yeah, RJ Weaver with some good flexibility to get out of that. Has the speed. Can he capitalize?
RJ hit him.
And you see it again here, RJ Weaver. He's trying to find a way to get. Oh! Good move by the young man to go downstairs straight to the knee of Gemstone.
Not a lot of room for that drop kick, but inarguably effective. You don't have to catch a lot of it as long as you catch the right spot.
That is very true. And Weaver, oh, he's got a kick to the head. And Gemstone's down. Is this Weaver's moment? Go for the pin. 1, 2, no.
Well, he nearly had him there, John, but I think the difference maker there, the height advantage of Gem came into play. Yeah, he jumped up and he got the enziguri, but he didn't get it with as much impact as he could have.
Agreed. RJ Weaver trying to fly high again. We're seeing there.
Lost a lot just to leap up, but leaps one more
and
time.
Catches. Oh, my God. Gemstone going down. 2. Oh, my. I really thought that was going to be it.
Well, that was an incredibly effective maneuver of RJ, and I could see the frustration on his face. To his credit, though, not wasting time arguing with the referee.
Nope.
He's going back up top. I don't know if that's smart as we see Gem start to move, but RJ getting fired up for all he's worth.
Yeah, RJ getting the adrenaline flowing, feels he's got Gem right in his sights. Weaver ready, mounted, and oh no! Oh!
Mounted, caught, and just thrown through the ring almost.
Yeah, like a face palm style. As Gem goes for the pin. 1, 2, no. Wait a minute, did Gem pull him up?
Oh, he absolutely pulled him up. He wasn't kicking out.
Oh, come on, Gem. This kid doesn't need to be taught like this. Wait a minute, what's this out of Gemstone? Wait a minute, what is this?
He's got him tied up here.
What? They're calling for the bell, holy cow. Well, this is what Gemstone must have been talking about. And almost breaking RJ Weaver like a crab leg.
Well, unfortunate for RJ. He came out here, he showed us a lot, but Jim, Sean, I'm not sure how good that kid's leg is after that.
I don't know, but I know that Gem may have taken a lot of his frustration out, now can concentrate on Codename Flex, possibly for the RWC Heavyweight Championship. We'll have to see how that one goes. We'll be right back with the main event for the RWC Television Championship.
What's great in the States? It is the radio rap star, your favorite DJ's favorite DJ, the voice of choice that makes the ladies noise, and the 5th RWC television champion, G-Money. Now look, this era of GTV, I've got a lot of goals. And it's more than convincing Tyler Perry to get me on the BET or the MTV or the VH1. I'm here to give deserving wrestlers a shot at greatness. And this Saturday, my opponent, Alex Evans, he says he's worked too hard and he's tired of being overlooked. Well, Alex, you came to the right place because I've seen your grind. I know how hard you work. And I, too, have been overlooked for a very long time. I've been in radio for 16 years. And I was overlooked time after time after time again. And wrestling for 3 years. Overlooked time after time. But you know what I do? Whenever opportunity arises, I seize it. Or I create one. And this time, I took advantage of an opportunity to become the champion. And now I'm giving you an opportunity to be great. So this is not one of those things where I'm going to tear you down and all that. No, I want you at your best. I want you to come to Ring Wars Carolina, and I want you to fight me at my best. And we will see who the best man is. But I guarantee you, even after I'm still the champion, nobody will overlook you anymore. G-Money's in the house. Watch him out.
Tired of feeling like you're being held back?
Are you ready for a change? Let's get ready.
You will sweat. You will be sore. You're going to feel like quitting. Ready? Let's begin.
1, 2, 3. You're almost there.
Keep pushing.
First and foremost, I need to thank Ring Wars Carolina. I need to thank them for giving me an opportunity that too many before have been too dumb and stupid to do. And that is give me an opportunity for one of your prestigious titles in the Ring Wars Carolina Television Championship. Unfortunately, that comes at your expense, G-Money. Now, G-Money, I commend you. I do. I've seen your rise to the top. I've seen your grind. Somewhat similar paths. And I said that I like to fight. Everyone knows I like to fight, and you accepted the challenge. Me and you are going to fight tomorrow night for your championship. And you said you want me at my best. What you failed to realize is that I wake up every morning and go to bed every night at my best. And see, it's been a very taxing and trying last couple days. And tomorrow night, I have a lifetime of disrespect and being overlooked and aggression to unleash. And I want you to remember one thing. You're giving me this opportunity, and after tomorrow night when I become the new Ring Wars Carolina television champion, I'll give you any opportunity you want to try to take it back from me. I will give anybody the opportunity to try to take that from me. But listen to me, G. One thing I want you to walk away with after tomorrow, and just know, please, this isn't personal. This is business.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ring Wars Carolina Television Championship.
Main event time here at Ring Wars Carolina BattleGrounds as Alex Evans will be taking on G-Moniy for the RWC Television Championship. And a little bit of disrespect to the referee there by Mr. Evans.
I'm going to slow you down there, John. Why are you calling that disrespect?
Why can't you get yourself in the ring yourself?
Why can't he ask for some assistance getting into the ring? Maybe he doesn't want to get caught. He's wearing a nice jacket there. Maybe he doesn't want it tore up. Maybe he had a bad experience getting hung by his clothes.
Maybe Steve likes making excuses for this guy.
I mean, I've been making excuses for you to your wife for years.
Oh, will you stop? Referee checking the challenger out already. There's a wait and see here. Radio Rockstar. There he is, former RWC Tag Team Champion, 2022 Golden Opportunity winner. Now, the television champion as he defeated Alex Bryant in Benson, North Carolina on May 28th.
And not an easy task to accomplish. Alex Bryant, for my problems with him, for the things that I don't like about him, a very capable athlete, a guy who is very focused.
And speaking of focus, G-Moniy has been absolutely focused. Been traveling out to the School of Morton in Chuckey, Tennessee, and at the Crockett Cup had a dark match for the National Wrestling Alliance. So you know this man is on the NWA's radar. And who can blame him? If you want to go maybe even so far to say as G-Moniy is one of the 4 pillars of RWC.
Is that a thing here?
Could be. And we're getting a little bit of intermission here. G had me try to listen to those once, and it wasn't Cool Mo D or.
Introducing the challenger from Albany, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, Alex Evans. And the champion from Boxing 99 by way of Fayetteville, North Carolina, and a weight of 300 broken records, is the RWC Television Champion, G-Moniy.
As I was trying to say, I tried to listen to some of the beats and a little bit of out of touch there. It wasn't Young MC, it wasn't Tone Loc, it wasn't Cool Mo D, so I had no idea who was coming through the headset.
All right, then. Seems like an unnecessary anecdote, but thanks for playing the game.
Well, I interrupted. I wanted to finish the story.
John, nobody cares.
Yes, they do. One person at least has to.
John, we're in the middle of a television championship match. I promise no one cares.
You know, I got to say, it's been a moment since we've seen G-Moniy, but it looks like he's put on a little bit more muscle since the last time we called a match for him, Steve.
Well, he's a champion right now, man. He's got that excellence back. That makes you work a little harder, dig a little deeper.
Yeah, and he knows it. I mean, got the opportunity to wrestle Fodder for the heavyweight championship. Unfortunately unsuccessful, but doubled back down, hit the gym, hit the film library, and now he's the television champion. And the winner of this match will be facing Justin Storm on August 5th at the anniversary show. So we'll have to wait and see who's going to become victorious in this one.
Evans, good control of the arm there. Torquing on that wrist lock there, really taking G-Money to task right now. Money, though, rolls through, gets the arm bar of his own.
And G-Money with the control of the wrist now, which is textbook, because as you control the wrist, you control your opponent and move him around the ring. And you see that now with G-Money looking at trying to find a way to keep Mr. Evans grounded. Side headlock applied there, as we see getting wrenched in. But the thing I think about with G-Money is, I know he still doesn't have a lot of experience. It's almost like they're evenly matched in that category, Steve. And G-Money still looking closer here, as we're seeing the wrenching getting pushed in, but Evans finds a way to get up. Leapfrog over, good speed and agility by G-Money. Nice arm drag takedown, as we see G-Money going there. G-Money thinks he's got it.
G-Money really having things going his way lately. A newly crowned champion. He's got the fans on his side here, but his opponent here today, he's no slouch, John.
No, I mean, when you think about the training that he's had, I mean, you and I have called plenty of co-zone matches. And to have someone like Ring of Honor star Bobby Fish train you as well, that's a real feather in anybody's cap. G-Money go, no one there.
And a miss by Money. Turns around, gets caught by Evans with a big old spine buster, hook of the leg. He nearly stole it, John.
2 count there, yeah, that was close. That was good power out of Evans with that spine buster. But arguing with the referee is not going to curry you any favor, Steven.
Well, maybe the referee should count faster, then he won't have to argue.
But you're giving time for G-Money to recuperate, and G-Money sort of up on his own power, but come on now. Look at the way Evans is in there.
Well, Evans making sure he gets every advantage he's supposed to. He's got 5 seconds. He's going to use it.
Yeah, he needs to be careful, though. Wouldn't want to get disqualified as we see the boots being put to the champion now.
I mean, that's why you listen to the count.
1, 2,
and he's listening to the count again, 3.
Come on now, what you doing?
But look at the way that Evans just follows that cadence and knows what to do against G-Money.
Well, you don't let up on a big guy like that. That's an easy strategy to take hold of. But his follow-through has been flawless.
Well, with the pin. Nope. And now, G-Money's lower back is hurt, which is going to make a lot more difficult moves, especially if he tries to hit him with the remix.
Certainly a way to slow down G-Money.
And now, I mean, look at the way that Evans has just utilized the count to his favor.
He has, and he's centered it in now. He's taking apart the core, the upper body, and the back of G-Money. Everything revolving around the core, all the connective muscles and tissues. Doing a great job of dissecting G.
Yeah, I will admit that taking apart G-Money piece by piece, and the challenger knows that's what you need to do when you're in a championship match like this. I tell you what, there's plenty of film to study on G-Money, and Evans looks like he's done his homework.
A lot of force behind that one as he launched him across the ring. A lot of force.
Yeah, Alex Evans now just trying to get in the head of the champion. You can hear it here in the King Arena. Alex Evans saying, "Stay down, stay down." And, just getting under the crawl of G-Money.
Well, G-Money doing what he can, but to no avail here. He's absorbed a lot of punishment, and Evans isn't going to be waylaid from his strategy that easily.
No, not at all.
He sees the weakness. He's trained to watch for it.
Yeah, he has been. And the referee checking on G-Money. I mean, G-Money's really gasping for breath out there. I mean, he's been choked, 4 or 5 times now by Alex Evans. As we see now, Evans thinks this is his moment. He's got G-Money up, and a good textbook body slam there. Coming off the ropes is Evans. And that elbow drop straight across the sternum.
What do you think G-Money's thinking right now? You think he thought this was going to go this way, this quickly for him for this long?
No, I don't think G-Money underestimated him, but I don't think that G-Money would have expected Evans to cheat as much as he's had.
Really? I would.
Why?
Because he respects his opponent.
How does Evans choking G-Money respect your opponent?
If he didn't respect his opponent, he wouldn't hit him with everything he has. He knows who he's in there with. He's not going to let up for a second. The biggest compliment this guy will pay to his opponent is using every trick in the book to take him out.
But there's more honorable ways to do that,
That's
Steve.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Wrestling is all about one thing at the end of the day, John, the payday. The championship is the key to the payday. At the end of the day, you're in this to make money. Honor is a stupid word when you're trying to make money.
I disagree with you, Steve. Evans has G-Money grounded, but G-Money trying to fight up. Getting one knee up, can he get another? Gets the hands together, going to work on the sternum region of the challenger, and G-Money with the right hand coming off the ropes, and oh!
Excellent big boot to G-Money. Evans really taking him to task today.
Yeah, Evans knows what he's doing here. I thought he was going to say in trouble, but it looks like G's the one that's in trouble. I mean, G got a couple of good shots in there, but not enough. But look at this. At least G-Money's still getting up under his own power.
Yeah, he's standing, but he isn't hitting the way he normally does.
No, I will admit that. I mean, those punches aren't landing as strong as they normally do. Reversal, though, by Evans, and G-Money, oh my God, gets caught. 2, no.
Great sit-out powerbomb there. Nails the kick to G-Money.
And that could be it. Going for the pin here again. Wow, good ring awareness by the champion to break up the pinfall, Steve.
Can't argue with that point. That rope being there may be the only thing that saved his championship reign.
And we're seeing that experience that he needed.
Money very wisely. Did you see what he did there when he was getting punched?
Covered up.
He kept his hand in the way there.
Yeah, I mean, just to show you that G-Money still has his faculties if he knows enough to cover up like a boxer. But still exhausted is G-Money. And Evans knows that.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He knows that. And this is taking a bit of a toll on him, too. It's a lot. It's a lot to take someone like G-Money to task.
G-Money with a head full of steam, though, firing up, and oh my God, both men go down.
And that collision doing neither man any favors right now, although it does create for G-Money an opportunity. And he hasn't had one for a minute here.
Yeah. Before starting the count, it'll be interesting to see if either man can get up. Both men extremely exhausted at this point. Very hot here in the King Arena, literally and figuratively, Stephen.
Oh, yeah, man. Don't come here if you can't hang, man. This is not a place for the easygoing way into winning championships.
Not at all. G-Money up, gets an elbow off, and a drop kick. Down goes Evans. G-Money trying to find a way.
Well, Money trying to get fired up here.
Can the champion get it? Can the champion find the motivation?
Follow up a little lacking.
But G-Money, there we go, getting one off. Can we see another?
Ah, come on.
Oh, swing and a miss, and G-Money with the clothesline.
Well, Evans showing us so much early on, and things are not going his way right now for the first time in this contest. For a sustained period of time, it's all G-Money.
Yeah, and G-Money, I tell you what, though, I mean, G-Money's still not 100%. I mean, you see how slow the champion's moving around the ring, Going to give Evans that moment that he may need. And G-Money got to wonder, oh, and that jawbreaker stops everything. Evans now, oh my God, he's got G-Money up.
Money stumbled into that one.
Yeah, but wait a minute, G-Money catching Evans. Good night, Irene.
And that could be all.
1, 2, that's it. G-Money had a hard-fought one here today. I want to see Alex Evans back in the ring here in Ring Wars Carolina soon. Strong competitor.
No argument. And so many times during that, he could have had this.
Oh, yeah.
So many times that pinfall was so close. So many times if the referee had moved a little faster, if he'd covered a little sooner. But arguments aside, still the champion.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Evans, I'm going to Dex Carter and saying, look, I know that Justin Storm gets his championship match on August 5th, but I want the winner. And I tell you what, Evans would be totally justified in that request. So as we see now, champion celebrating a little and trying to show respect to his opponent. Come on. Come on, Evans, show. Oh, come. Absolutely despicable by Alex Evans.
Hey, he's not here to make friends. He's here to win championships. Well, there's the challenger to be.
Justin Storm. And I tell you, he's got another enforcer out here. Well, I don't know. We may not have to wait for August 5th. It looks like Storm wants to do this right now. I mean, can we see it? Is it possible?
Well, John, I don't see a referee. I think this is message sending time.
That's probable, Steve.
I'll see you soon.
The message was delivered, but did it get under the skin of G-Money? Well, we'll find out August 5th. We want to thank you for joining us for Scars and Stripes. We'll be back with more Ring Wars Carolina next time.